Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is JT and this is the XO Budget. Today we are going to be unstuffing all of my purchases from December. So if you would like to come along with me, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright you guys, so today we are going to be doing a cash unstuffing. If you're unfamiliar with what an unstuffing is, essentially, since I am a cash budgeter, one of the things that is difficult to use cash for is, for example, if a place doesn't take a card, or let's say I didn't bring that category with me, but I do need to spend that money, then sometimes I'll use my card, like my credit card or a debit card. Additionally, any online spending, that's where I would go ahead and use, like a debit or credit card, and then eventually take all of the amounts that I use my card for and pay myself back with the money that I have put away in my envelope. So with that, I do have all of my purchases from December written down here in my finance binder. So let me go ahead and pull out my tracker. And this is actually going to be probably like the most that I've ever done an unstuffing for. So yeah, I'm actually very excited to be able to do this. Let's see. If you are curious about where this binder is from, this is my A5 binder that includes my scheduling for all of like my YouTube stuff, as well as a lot more like finance trackers and like budgeting and everything like that. I do want to do some kind of like walkthrough of what is going on in here, but I want to set it up for 2025 first. I haven't even decided. I kind of want to even like do a whole like 2025 setup. But I don't know, I just have to kind of find time to be able to do so. I haven't really been able to figure that out, but I know that 2025 is coming up in just a couple of weeks. I am filming this right before Christmas, so yeah, that is going to be something that I want to do soon. But yeah, let me go ahead and put this away. This is linked down in my description box. As always, I always keep it there, so let me just put this off to the side. All right, and this sheet is from Cloth and Paper. It is their purchase tracker. I just went ahead and went through like my card statement and just wrote down all of the descriptions of everything that I purchased, the category that I'm going to be pulling them from, and then the amount. So let me go ahead and just put this off to the side as like a reference. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to essentially go like one by one based off of the categories and just add up whatever's in that category. So let me go ahead and pull out my calculator here. And let's see here. Okay, so the first category that we're going to be pulling from is home, and that's for like a little calendar that I got for my desk. And nothing else is for home, so it's just going to be $30. So let me go ahead and find, sorry, it's going to be in this one. Usually I don't get like home decor, or I've been trying not to, but I just saw this like little desk calendar that has like, what's it called? It has like San Francisco artwork on it, which San Francisco is my favorite city because it is so close to home. But yeah, so that is something that I didn't want to not get. So as much as I wanted to put it in a wish list, because usually I don't like spend like that, I figured I haven't really used my household in a long time. So let me just go ahead and use that. So home, it should be $30, and we have quite a bit of cash here. I do want to make sure that I have some change, and I am going to be doing a condensing sometime soon, so I am going to be pulling some of these lower bills. So $30, so 5, 10, 15, 20, $30. Let me just double check. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. Put these here. And that is the $30 that I'm going to pull from household. Let's just put a little check mark to know that I have unstuffed that. And while we're in this binder, I'm actually going to go ahead and pull everything that is in this binder. So for Blue Bear, I know that we had, yes. So I got like 2 months worth of food for Blue. So that's going to be 210. So let's just go into this envelope and pull 210. So we have 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 200. Whoa. I guess 200, 220, 30, 40, 45. So let's pull 200, 5, 50. This is 200, and then we're gonna pull 10 because it's 210. Okay, let's just double check that this is 210. So we have 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 200, 210. So that is correct. Let me put this off to the side. So 210 is all set, and I believe, yeah, that is it for Blue Bear. So I'm gonna put that back in here. Not pulling from any of these. Health and Wellness, I know that we are pulling from. So for Health and Wellness, we have one of them, and it's for my vitamins that I purchased. So that's gonna be 145. So let's see. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70. So 140, so 150, and I'll give myself $5 for change. So now we still have 25 left in Health and Wellness. And let me go ahead and just mark that off. Okay, cool. So health is done. Household, we got memberships. Okay, memberships, I do have 2 here. Is it 2? Yeah, only 2. So we have the annual fee for my credit card, which is $95. And then also my supplements, which it's a membership. I'm considering it a membership, not from Health and Wellness. I don't know, I might switch it over the category, but I know that I was originally saving it in memberships, so that's why I pulled it from there. And that was also $95. So that's a total of $190 that we're gonna pull from memberships. So let's see. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 90. Okay, that's not enough to be able to pull that. So I am gonna have to pull one of these, what's it called? One of these placeholders. So I'm gonna put that back here. So 100, and we have to pull 90. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 90. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 90. So 190 we are pulling. Let me put this away. So memberships, we still have 1, 2, 300 in the bank, 20, 30, 35. So what I'm gonna have to do is, let me pull a little post-it, and this is from memberships. So from memberships, minus 100. So as you know, I do put, so any $100 bills with a sticker on them, it represents $100 that I have put away into a high yield savings account in my bank. And so this is just for me to remember to pull $100 from that account and pay back my card. And also this allows me to change my in the bank savings tracker and subtract 100 from the membership. So this I will go ahead and leave off to, I'll just leave this back here. That way I can remember where to pull this from. Okay, so memberships is good. Not pulling from medical. Is there anything for self-care? No, nothing for self-care. And that is it for this binder. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this away. Okay, so now, yes, let's get into personal care, which I believe is in my low priority sinking funds. I'm so sorry if the camera is shaky. I need to figure out like my tripod situation. I'm not the biggest fan of my tripod, but I mean, it works, and I don't feel like buying a new one right now because I want to save that money for something else. But yeah, I need to figure out a new situation for that sometime soon. Okay, so I know, let's get into personal care. So for personal care, is there anything else? Personal care, no, we have personal setup. Okay, so this is the only one for personal care, and we're pulling $35. That's for like a CVS trip I went on. So we have 20, 40, 50, 50, 45, 60, 65, and we need to pull 35. So we'll do 20, and we'll pull these 5s, 35. So we'll keep 30 in here. So personal care, we're pulling 20, 25, 30, 35. Oops. 20, 35, which means we still have $30 in personal care. So let me just mark this off to know that I have pulled this. And then let's just go to the front of this and just pull anything else from this binder. Okay, so we have beauty, which I know that we have something to pull from here. And also with my amounts that are on here for everything, I rounded it up to the closest 5, just to kind of make it easy and I don't have to deal with a whole bunch of ones. But I rounded up and or down to the closest 5, so 145, 210, like all of that, just to make it easier on myself. And it honestly, like, it evens out at, like, maybe I'm down like a couple bucks, but that is the most that it'll ever be because it usually evens out. So from beauty, I do need to pull 40, and that's actually all I have. So we're good there. I usually don't pull from beauty throughout like the year, but then at Sephora there was another like 20% off, like a one-time use, so I ended up using that to kind of get some other things that I totally forgot from the other VIB sale. So we're good there. So now beauty is empty, but that is fine because now I am pretty much fully stocked, so we're all good there. Let's see, let's go through here. Nothing from car care, nothing from closet. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting one. So for events, I know that I've talked about this in some previous videos, but I did get tickets to the Kendrick Lamar and SZA concert, and I need to pay my friend back, and the ticket ended up being about $300. So I am going to need to pull from here, but I know that I don't have enough. But I am going to pull everything that I can from events because this is the main one that I'm pulling it from. So from events, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 90. Let me put this in the front for now. So we'll say 90. And then what I also wanted to do, so this might be a little confusing. So since the total is 300, let's do this, 300. And then we just pulled 90 from events, so minus 90. We still have to get 210. So I wanted to get a little creative. So I know that in this binder, I have just recently finished one of my savings challenges, and that is the Milk and Mocha Savings Challenge that I got from Katie, the Fancy Dollar. So I'm gonna pull this out and let's put this off to the side. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this, and originally I was gonna put it like toward debt, but honestly, I mean, this is technically debt because I have to pay it off, but this is all complete, so I am going to put this off to the side. And the amount that I saved in the savings challenge is 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 30, 40, 50, 155, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, $190. So minus 190 is, we still have $20. But yeah, so this full amount that I saved from the Milk and Mocha Savings Challenge, I am gonna go ahead and put away, or put toward my Kendrick Lamar tickets, which I'm very excited. I'm glad that I didn't skip out on going. Like, I was kind of going back and forth because I was like, there's so many things that I have to save for. But around the same time that I found out about the concert, I also kind of found out that I may not be going to the Philippines anymore. So yeah, I totally put that away when I wasn't supposed to. That's okay. Let me just put these away then. But yeah, so I don't know. I was just like, you know, I know that I was doing that savings challenge, and then I knew I had some money in events. So I was like, you know what? Might as well. Now I still have $20 that I have to account for, which, if you guys remember, I do have this miscellaneous category in my binders, and I have saved quite a bit from here. So I am actually gonna go ahead and take 20 out of here. Let me just take 4 5s. That still leaves me 4 5s in here. So in miscellaneous, we still have $20, $25, $30, $35, $40 in miscellaneous, which is more than enough. I am doing a cash stuffing tomorrow for my normal paycheck. So that will be refilled anyway. But I am taking 20 out of here. So $5, $10, $15, and $20. Put them back here. So minus 20 leaves us a total of 0. So that means the full $300 that I needed to pay off my ticket is now going to get paid off, and I'm very excited. Now I get to send that money over to my friend who originally fronted like the amount for the tickets, and now I am not in debt for that, so that is great. Okay, so let's go ahead and check that off. Where did that go? So we did beauty, events. Great. Okay, is there anything else in here? Materials, personal setup. No, I think all of these, yeah. Okay, so the rest of these is first. Let me put this away. So the rest of these are going to be coming from my business binder. So we have my business binder right here. And let's see what we have to do. Okay, so I'm just going to go through like this. So inventory, materials. I know that we had one. Yeah, materials. So we have to pull 110. And so in materials, we have 100 in bank, 20, 30, 40, 45, 150. So we need to pull 110. So I am going to pull this placeholder and $10. Actually, let me pull these 2 5s so that way I condense this a bit already. Okay, sorry, wait. 110, yes, and I need to go ahead and put down that from inventory materials. I am pulling 100. So that way I move that over from my savings account. So in inventory materials, we still have $20, $30, and $40. Okay, so that is set there. Let me put a check mark next to that. Okay, and then I also need to go back to personal setup. So I am pulling quite a bit from here. So personal setup, we have $35 plus 55 and 90. So we're pulling a total of 180 from personal setup, and that's for some binders that I bought from both Cash Up with Grace and Minimalistic Budgets, as well as just like some things for this calculator, which I love this calculator so much and how clicky it is. So 180. So we currently in personal setup have 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 95, 200. So pulling 180. I think that's correct. Okay, yes. So we have 50, 100, 50, 70, 75, 180 that we are pulling from personal setup. And I did decide which binder I am going to be putting a part of my 3K giveaway, which we are so close, you guys. Like, I am this close. Like, I see it. Like, I think we're at like 2,990 something. So I think that, I don't know, maybe it's going to be like a little Christmas miracle that I get 3K giveaways. That'd be super cute. But I'm so close, you guys. I have a feeling that it's going to happen by the end of the week. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll happen next week. But there's like, I have a really good feeling that, I know for sure, probably by the end of the year, we'll have 3K subscribers. So if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe so that way we can hit 3K, because I am excited to be able to do a giveaway, because you guys know how much I love doing giveaways. But yes, I do have a binder that I know, like, I was kind of going through my setup and seeing which ones I wanted to keep, because I did buy quite a few binders, and now I know which one I'm going to give away. So I'll keep that a surprise. Hopefully I get to unveil that surprise before the end of the year. with announcing a giveaway. Speaking of giveaways, let's go ahead and pull from YouTube giveaways. Did I pull? I did not check these off. Okay, so let's go through. So sorry. Oh my gosh, I forgot to pull from restaurants. Okay, hold on. Personal setup, got this one, and we got this one. YouTube giveaways, we need to pull $35. So perfect, that works out. This is 20, 35. So I'll pull this, which still leaves us 100 in bank, 50, 70, 190 in YouTube giveaways. So we are good here. And then I messed up. I missed one of the categories in my low priority sinking funds. I just saw it, and that is restaurants. So I did do like a little girls' night with some of my friends, and we did get some drinks and like tried a new restaurant. So I ended up spending about 45 bucks. So we have 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, $80. Sure. Let's see. 20, this is $30. So I do have to break this 50. But let me do 55 and give myself a 10. Yeah, that should be good. And I'll figure out the rest, like in terms of condensing that, because I'm doing a condensing in the next couple of days anyway, so that should be fine. Okay, so restaurants, okay, that is good. Let me just double check. Okay, now we just have Christmas. Sorry, I feel like I said okay like a million times in this video, and I'm so sorry. I feel like whenever I do editing, it's funny because I'm like, oh man, I said like a bajillion times. I also say like okay or all right, or I don't know. It's like I get so annoyed with myself because I'm just like, man, I'm just repeating the same things over and over again. And I don't really notice it until honestly I do my editing. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish off this unstuffing with unstuffing all of the Christmas shopping that I've done. So let me just go ahead and add all of them up. So we have 390, 270, and that's it. Okay, so we need to pull 660. Let me just double check that that's correct. Let's see. 300 plus, oh, I didn't do it correctly. Plus 90 plus 100 plus 270. So 760 we have to pull, which I think, if I remember, so we have 5, 600, 770. Wow, that's crazy. 770, we need to pull 760. Math did me very well. There's still a couple of things that I do need to buy in terms of like, for like Friendsmas, or I guess like food, because I need to pull food from here still too, but I might have to do that in my next unstuffing, because I usually like, because all of them are happening like right after I work, so I have to essentially DoorDash because I can't cook that day. So I might have to use like a DoorDash or something, which means I'll have to do an unstuffing, so I'll deal with that later. But for now, let's pull 760 from here. So 5, 6, 650, 700. And then we have 70 here. So I need to give myself a 10. That will stay in this binder. But this 5 and 600, we are gonna put away. I'm gonna put these 50s. So the 600, we are pulling, or moving over, I guess, from my my savings account back into my card. Let me just double check. So we have 6, 7, 800. Let me just make sure we have that. So we have 5, 6, 7, 800, which is perfect. Yep, that is the amount in placeholders, meaning that's the amount that I'll be moving over. So let's just check all of these off. So we are all set here, which is great. We still have $10 left in Christmas, which is kind of nice. It's probably gonna go away, but hopefully not. So let's put that away. And what I want to do is just make sure that all of this is accounted for in all of this. So let's go ahead and add up all of these that we have here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So we have 30 plus 35. So it should be 2080. So let's just make sure that this is 2080. So we do have, let's go ahead and count. So we have 5, 6, 7, 800 in placeholders. 50, 150, 250, 350, 450, 550, 650. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1100. Or 110, sorry, not 1100, 110. That'd be crazy. Okay, fives, we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Then 5, 10, 15, 20. So that is a total of 2080, which means that we pulled the correct amount. I'm excited to put all of this money back into my card to pay it off. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. I'm not sure if I am posting this on Christmas or if I'm going to be posting it after. Regardless, I hope you all had the best holiday. But other than that, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, you guys.